Saints playing an extended pressure zone defense. Try to get it to Bondi, deflected. 2 offensive possessions, 2 turnovers for Emmanuel. The Brownstown Saints are in their visiting Navy uniforms with white letters and numbers and red trim. 3-pointer for number 3, Mac Pendleton, is good, and an early 5-0 lead for Brownstown. At the time of these two teams applying for the state tournament back in early January, these two teams, who are close in proximity to one another, had not yet played, but it is my understanding that they have played one another twice, in fact, in the last 6 days, and Emmanuel was able to come out on top. It's been said in the realm of basketball that it's really hard to beat somebody 3 times, so we'll see if Emmanuel can accomplish that tall task. Burcham stands tall. Number 33, that was Jordan Meyer, wisely did not go straight into his chest. Foul on number 22, Owen Brewster. So Jordan Meyer going to try and get the first points on the scoreboard for the home team Warriors. First shot. Kareem's off to the right. Second shot is good, though. So both teams in the scoring column now. Some full court pressure applied by Emmanuel. Brownstown being very patient in breaking it. Kellermeyer gives it up. Skip pass over to Burcham. Burcham will take a 3 from the left wing. No. Offensive rebound. Kick out. Pendleton. No. Another offensive board. Good work there by England. Second chance opportunities abound for the Saints right now. High ball screen. Pendleton, hesitation dribble. Kick. Pendleton will take it again. No. And England's going to get called for a foul. The Emmanuel roster on the floor right now is number 33, Jordan Meyer, number 40, Carl Bondi, number 12, Gavin Lee, number 25, Quentin Mumford, and as I say that, turnover, Kellermeyer with the bucket. And Coach Emerson for Emmanuel is going to call a timeout. Full timeout here at the 2:19 mark in the first quarter. The only player on Emmanuel that I have not acknowledged their participation yet on the floor is number 14, Huntley Jones. Emmanuel is a rare case in this year's tournament, as they were not one of the 4 teams that got a first-round bye. They get the privilege of saying that they played 4 games this weekend. In their first-round matchup, they played Holy Cross from Fort Wayne, and that game went into overtime. So how wild is it to think that the team that's playing for a state championship right now was almost eliminated in the first round? Then they had to play their neighbors from SEYMOUR, St. John Sowers, who had beaten them 3 times already this season. They come away with a win in the quarterfinals, and then they take on the best team from the Indianapolis area, Holy Cross, and that is their path to today's state championship. So here we go. Meyer brings things across the timeline, an extended 3-2 zone defense by Brownstown. Bondi at the high post. Little miscommunication there between Jones and Mumford. Here comes Kellermeyer. Gets it right back. Drive, kick, Burcham, baseline. Nice pass over to England. Pendleton at the elbow. Hesitation, floater, yes! Mac Pendleton, calm and under control, and the Saints racing out to an 8-point lead with about 90 seconds to go in the first quarter of this boys state championship game. Pass to the opposite block is a good idea. but Burcham did well to drop and take away that opposite block. Saints getting to the proper spot on the floor to run this offensive set. Dribble handoffs, dribble handoffs, dribble handoffs, waiting for a gap to open up, looking for a backdoor cut there. Pendleton to England, top of the key, three, no. Rebound Meyer, there's nobody there to get the offensive board. High post, Bondi drives, powers up, no good. We are under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Looks like the Saints might be content to play for one shot here, up 8. Manuel will not extend their defense here. Maybe just a little bit. Content to sag off, 15 seconds left. And now the Saints will run their set. Brewster gives it up. England. Fake handoff. Oh, I love that set. Bucket for Kellermeyer. Well executed there by Brownstown, and they're going to go into the first quarter timeout with a 10-point lead, 11-1. And they are small in number, but the Brownstown Saints fans are letting them hear their approval for the conclusion of that first quarter. The first possession in this second quarter, looking to extend their double-digit lead. Kellermeyer over to Pendleton. Pendleton, pump fake, drive and kick. Good jump stop in the lane there by Brewster. Kellermeyer does the same. And the Saints being very patient. Really doing a good job of spreading things out, making the Warriors defend the entirety of the floor. Kellermeyer almost had a backdoor cut if his teammate had seen him. Very clean opening quarter of the game. Only 3 fouls, all charged to Brownstown. Brewster. Kellermeyer getting pressured by McCormick. That's Braxton McCormick making his first appearance in the game. Looks like he replaced Morford, excuse me. Saints fans loving the execution, but so also are the Warriors appreciating the discipline of the Warrior defense. Warrior defense produces a turnover, alternating possession. So a 70-second offensive possession does not result in any points. See if that can shift any momentum the Warrior direction. If you remember in the first quarter, the Saints took 45 seconds off of the clock, almost 1/6 of the time in the first quarter, and it finished with a bucket. Bondi on the block, turns and shoots, will not fall through. Lee over to Meyer, Meyer drives, spinning, shooting, no. Offensive rebound, another second chance. Turnover. Here comes Kellermeyer. He's got Pendleton with him on the right side. Layup, count the bucket, and the foul. Owen Kellermeyer with the last 4 points for the Saints. Make it 5. Completes the three-point play. And the lead's up to 13. About 2 minutes done in the second quarter. Myers' pass deflected over to Jones. The return pass almost goes out of bounds, too high. Skip pass, stolen by Pendleton. Brewster wisely pulls it back. Run that same set again with a handoff at the elbow. Last time it produced a layup. Saints calling out the set. No ball pressure applied on Brewster right now. Post entry, England kick. Brewster three. No, too strong. Rebound, Kellermeyer kicks it out to Bertram. Pendleton at the 10-foot volleyball line. Oh, little miscommunication there. Get two hands on it. Alternating possession. Going to stay with the Saints, but they lose the arrow. I believe this is our first substitution for Brownstown. Brady England's going to get a break, and number 33, Kai Romulus, comes on. Romulus gives him a little bit more size to contend with Bondi. Bertram gets fouled. And Myers the one that commits the foul. First team foul on Emmanuel. Kellermeyer to get the offense started here for the Saints. Hand off to Brewster, high ball screen. Backdoor cut, not there. Romulus. Shovel pass. Hand off to Pendleton, crab dribble. Gets pushed. Gavin Lee gets called for putting two hands on the player he was defending. And Emmanuel's going to call a timeout at the 2:42 mark in the second quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Owen Kellermeyer has 7 for the Saints, and Mac Pendleton has 5. Colt Bertram has chipped in 2. And the Warriors on defense right now, still looking for their first field goal of the game. Two-three zone defense here for Emmanuel defending. Pass deflected. Pendleton three, right corner. Nothing but nets. And the Saints continue to roll. Jump ball. Going to stay here with the Warriors. Jones slow to get up off the hardwood. Morford's going to check in here, and he's going to replace the aforementioned Jones. Stack set here for Emmanuel. Bondi loses the handle. Two hands on. Looks like that might be a point of emphasis here. Brewster picks up that one. He's the only one that has 2 on the floor. Lee post entry, Bondi drop step, turns, shoots, off the backboard, no. Jump ball going the other way. Warriors still looking for their first field goal. quite frankly, their opportunities to do so have not been many. Romulus, defended by Bondi, turns, hands off, Pendleton, drives baseline, circling, gets it back, he wants the three again, yes! Mac Pendleton with his third three-point field goal of this game. And the Saints are having fun out there. Morford trying to respond, no. Romulus with the board. Gives it to Pendleton. Now Brewster's going to bring it across the timeline. Pendleton with Lee on him. Now there's no doubt in my mind that the Warriors that the Warriors can respond physically. It is the question about whether or not they can respond mentally. They showed some mental grit and toughness in their opening round game against Holy Cross Fort Wayne. They're going to need an extra heavy dose of that here on Sunday. We are under 60 seconds to play in the opening half. Pendleton with the ball in his hands. We'll see if the Saints are content to hold for one shot, and it looks like that might be exactly what they do. My only concern is when that is the strategy employed, and if the team knows they're not making a concerted effort yet to attack the basket, that they may turn it over. So situations like that where you pick up the basketball and don't have your dribble is going to cause Brownstown to call timeout with 32 seconds left in this quarter. You certainly don't want Emmanuel to go into the halftime break with any sort of momentum. You want to crush their spirits here, all in Christian love, of course. But a made bucket would go a long ways to the Saints solidifying their standing in this Boys State Championship game. I will verify, but I do believe that this could be the first ILSAA state championship in Lutheran Central Brownstown boys basketball history. In recent years, the southern part of the state, Sowers, Emmanuel, and Columbus especially have been strong, and Brownstown is saying that, at least in the early going here, that it's their turn to get one for themselves. Kellermeyer, skip pass over to Burcham. Burcham over to Romulus. The Saints players wise not to hold on to the ball any longer than they must. Bondi tries to tie up Brewster. Cross-court pass to the opposite block. Romulus gets shoved over. Boy, I sure hope that Kai Romulus is a football player down there in Brownstown. Brewster inbound. Opposite corner, Burcham, under 15. Kellermeyer has it, probing. Skip pass, Burcham. Burcham's pass deflected into the hands of Pendleton, but he was standing out of bounds. Oh, and he made it too. Oh, that hurts. I am a long ways away. I would have liked to see the down-the-line shot. I'm sure he was out of bounds, but how close was it? To Bondi. Meyer, three from the logo. No. And that's how the half is going to end. So the Lutheran Central Saints from Brownstown with a commanding 20-1 lead right now over the Emmanuel Warriors. 11 points in the first quarter, 9 points in the second quarter for the Saints. Just one made free throw in the opening half for Emmanuel. We're going to take an 8-minute halftime break, and we'll be back here with more Boys State Championship basketball coverage for the Indiana Lutheran Schools Athletic Association. This is day 3 of the 2026 state tournament. We're glad that you're tuned in. All right, here we go. Second half, 12 more minutes to go in this boys state championship game. Warriors start out strong, get their first made field goal. Jordan Meyer. He's got all 3 points for the Warriors. Layup, England answers right back, so a great start. A great start by IMMANUEL. Responded to immediately. We've got a holding foul called on Brownstown. Looks like that's going to be on. That's Brewster. That's his third. So that's something to monitor. A starter has 3. Inside to Meyer. Meyer goes up. Lays it in. Jordan Meyer. Full court pressure applied by IMMANUEL. They did not have many opportunities at all to apply that in the first half, being that they didn't have a made field goal. Mac Pendleton, 3. Golly, he picks up right where he left off. And if he's going to shoot like that, it's going to be mighty hard for the Warriors to get back into this thing. Three-pointer. Brownstown players knocked it out of each other's hands. Bondi goes up, can't finish. Count the bucket and the foul. Carl Bondi. His first points of the game. Brownstown's kicking themselves as they had the defensive rebound within their grasp, but fumbled it away. And give up 3 points to the Warriors, who can now set up their full court pressure. Nope, they're not going to set up their full court pressure defense. Meyer almost gets the steal. Instead, he gets called for a foul. That's his second. This is my first opportunity to see either of these teams play in this tournament. They were not at the location that I was covering. Gavin Lee gets called for a foul. So funny how swings of momentum can work. You know, I gotta wonder if these teams play each other 10 times. You know, this score would indicate that Brownstown would beat them 10 out of 10, but I just don't think that's the case. Sometimes you just shoot the lights out, and typically good things happen. Pendleton deep. A little bit of a heat check there. Coaching staff didn't love the shot, it didn't look like. Meyer, skip pass, Lee, three-pointer, top of the key, yes! Gavin Lee gets in on the scoring action. And rather quickly, just 2 minutes in, IMMANUEL's in double digits and their deficit is 14. And now Meyer gets called for his third. And it looks like a substitute is going to replace him. And that hurts, because not only do they get smaller, but 5 of their 11 points have just gone to the bench. See how long Coach Emerson lets Jordan Meyer sit on the bench. Keller Meyer crossing over. Into England, Pendleton, 3, right wing, no. Out of bounds, last touch by the Warriors. To me, that was a settle. Didn't really come in the flow of the offense. You can get that shot 3 feet behind the three-point line pretty much any time you want it. Opposite wing, Pendleton drives baseline. Kicks, stolen by Lee. Stolen, Burcham. Burcham with Lee on him, layup good. IMMANUEL's outscoring Brownstown 10-7 in this quarter. Out of bounds, Lee lost it. You just make the observation pretty much at every dead ball situation. Emmanuel players are looking up at that clock, seeing how much time do I have left. Bertram will shoot it, left wing. No. England, and that's McCormick fighting over the rebound. Alternating possessions, going to stay underneath the north basket here. By appearing in this game, Emmanuel SEYMOUR has broken a tie with Holy Cross Fort Wayne and St. Peter's Columbus for most state championship tournament game appearances. This is their fourth. They are 2-1, looking to make it 3-1. Pendleton goes for a steal, intercepts the Bondi pass. Hesitation, dribble, layup, yes. Mac Pendleton. He's up to 16. Errant pass stolen away. The lead's back up to 18 as we approach. 2 minutes left in the third. I was correct in stating earlier that this is Brownstown's first appearance in the state championship game. They want to make it 1-0. They would join Winnikin Memorial from Decatur, who is also 1-0 in state championship games. Got a foul on Brownstown here. Kellermeyer with the foul. Huntley Jones goes to the bench. He's replaced by Cam Royer. Emmanuel's going to take another timeout at the 1:47 mark in the third. It looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Manual ball underneath the south basket, their basket in this half. Post entry to Bondi. Bondi turns. Strong move by the big fella. Pure post players are a dying breed in the modern game of basketball. Bondi out to prove that that is not true. Pass off the hands of Kellermeyer. And a rare turnover for the Saints. Pass out of bounds. Lee couldn't get it to Murford. Royer defending. Kellermeyer kicks it out. Pendleton, the lefty. Hand off to Brewster. Bondi gets in the passing lane. Emmanuel basketball. Bondi deflected it off of a Brownstown Saint. 59 seconds left, third quarter. Bondi gives it to Royer. Lee, extra pass. Morford, three. Right wing, no. Bondi gets pushed to the floor as he was trying to secure that offensive rebound. Brady England picks up his second. Stack look here from Emmanuel. Lee will take the three from the corner. Rebound, Kellermeyer. Up ahead to Burcham. Burcham, layup. Too strong. Traveling violation on Emmanuel. Stack look here for Brownstown. Pendleton. Pass deflected. Skip to Burcham. Burcham in the corner. Three. Yes! Colt Burcham with his first three-point field goal in this game. And the lead is at 19. Almost stolen by Burcham. 13 and a half to go. Into Bondi. McCormick can't get it to drop. Bondi's going to go to the free throw line for the second time. England picks up his third. 14 fouls. 14 fouls on the Saints by my tally, which is very much unofficial. Carl Bondi's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, looking to make it 3 for 3. And he does. Carl Bondi. It's one thing to be big and tall. It's another thing to be able to get fouled and go to the free throw line and knock him down with efficiency. Three-pointer at the horn. No good for Owen Brewster. 6 more minutes to go. And the Brownstown Saints can continue to feel those good vibes on state championship Sunday. 12 points in the quarter for Brownstown, giving them 32. $14 for Emmanuel, so they did outscore Brownstown in the quarter, but when you get outscored 20 to 1.5, you have dug yourself a hole so deep that it's tough to see the light. You know, regardless of the outcome, Emmanuel's always got this going for him. Maroon and gold, they got the best color combination in all the sports. Maroon and gold, just like the Concordia University Chicago Cougars in River Forest, Illinois. Okay, so Jordan Meyer with 3 fouls sat for the remainder of the third quarter. He comes out of the team's huddle to start the fourth. He's joined by Murford, McCormick, Bondi, and Jones. Extended 1-2-2 zone defense. Bondi, nice move, keeps it high, count the bucket, and the foul. Carl Bondi, well done. He scored the last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for the Warriors. Make that 7. Yet to miss at the free throw line. Pendleton over to Burcham. Kellermeyer blocked by Bondi. Again, the Brownstown Saints, they do not need to go quickly. They need to run clock, not in a playing not to lose mentality. Still got to have an attacking mindset at all times. The moment you start looking away from the basket is the moment that your defenders can start anticipating and jumping passes. Having trouble breaking the press here. They're probably going to need to use a timeout. Nope, Burcham's able to get it up ahead to Kellermeyer. Kellermeyer anticipated the contact, threw up an off-balance shot. Meyer, floater, lane, no good. Body's hitting the deck. Last touch by McCormick, it looks like. Full timeout called by Coach Rylan Neerman. of the Saints. I want to talk over the time and the situation. It is 5:08 left in the fourth quarter. They have a 14-point lead, but all it takes is a couple buckets, and that deficit is single digits for Emmanuel. And again, I mentioned the toughness and grit that they showed in their opening round game, and then again against their rivals, Sours, in the quarterfinals. Didn't appear that they were challenged much by Holy Cross from Indianapolis, but they certainly have seen their fair share of adversity in this long basketball season. The results of the boys tournament are as follows. Zion from Decatur, Indiana finished in 11th. Lutheran South Unity from Fort Wayne finished in 9th. In 7th place was the Suburban Bethlehem Bulldogs from Fort Wayne. In 5th place was the St. John Sours Raiders from Seymour. In 3rd place was the Emmanuel St. Michael Eagles from Fort Wayne. All that's left to crown here today is the boys. Will it be Brownstown? Will it be the Seymour Warriors? Burcham all the way up to Romulus. Wonder if he pitches or plays quarterback, one of the two. It's a very accurate baseball pass, as they call it.
Kai, stop doing that, Kai!
Traveling violation, Pendleton switched his pivot foot. So coming out of the timeout, only 23 seconds come off the clock. And a turnover is the result. So here we go, Emmanuel. Meyer gives it up to Lee. Keller Meyer pressuring that pass reception. Pass too strong in close quarters for Meyer. Burcham being patient. Ooh, pass deflected by Lee. That was a dangerous one. Romulus handoff to Brewster. Kellermeyer with the ball. Romulus, Bondi on him. Now into the hands of Burcham. Brewster with Lee defending. Crosses over. Coach Neerman calling out the set. Hard screen sends Meyer to the deck. Now the Saints are running clock. Pendleton, floater, no. Bondi rebound up ahead to Meyer. Good transition. Meyer off the contact. Up and in. The deficit is 12. Burcham by Lee. Pass deflected, almost turned it over. Looked like it could have resulted in a Romulus layup. Burcham shot no good. Emmanuel with an opportunity to get it to single digits. Can they? Bondi spins, puts it up, he's fouled. Looks like that's on Romulus. Bondi's first shot. Same as all the others he's taken from that location. And is it going to be a 10-point ball game? Yes, it is. So a game that was not very interesting for the first 12 minutes has all of a sudden become mildly interesting. Kellermeyer picks up his dribble, skip pass to Burcham. Burcham to the basket, hangs in the air, layup no good, and Romulus gets called for a push. And not much time is coming off the clock. I can't emphasize that enough. They're just not in an offensive flow right now. Seymour trying to cut it to double digits. Meyer, three, top of the key. Ooh, that would have been good if it. Bondi falls to the ground. Romulus gets called for the foul. Brady England back onto the floor for Brownstown. Get it into Bondi. Bondi's layup, no good. Manuel had their opportunities there. Brownstown's going to call a timeout at the 2-minute, 4-second mark in the fourth. Brownstown getting outscored 7-0 in this fourth frame. And I don't know, if I was a Brownstown fan, I'd be a little antsy right now. They are out of any sort of flow right now. So let's see how their tactics change for the last 2 minutes. Sideline entry here, Pendleton to inbound it. Throws it in the backcourt to Kellermeyer. Guarded by Jones. Handoff, handoff, handoff. Waiting for a gap to open up. Touch foul there by Braxton McCormick. But that's the first one on Emmanuel. They are assuredly going to have to send Brownstown to the free throw line, but it's going to require 4 more to do so. Brewster with Bondi in pursuit. Ooh, Bondi almost takes it away. Such a long defender. Defense now becomes exhausting for Emmanuel. Now they're running clock as they should. What they have to do is they have to make Emmanuel know that they will go to the basket. Murford gets called for the foul. I would imagine that the Brownstown coaching staff gave strict instructions that it's layups only right now, layups only. Bertram has it at the half-court line, goes by Meyer. Ooh, dangerous shovel pass. McCormick with another one, 2 more to go. Timeout, Emmanuel. Full timeout, 1:17 to go. Emmanuel only has 1 timeout remaining. Again, Brownstown outscored in this fourth quarter, 7-0. But when you build up a 19-point halftime lead, not much to worry about. Colt Bertram has 7. So does Owen Kellermeyer. Brady England's chipped in 2. And Mac Pendleton leads all scorers with 16. Jordan Meyer has 7 for the Warriors. Gavin Lee's chipped in 3. And Carl Bondi with 12. The sideline entry here for the Saints. It's going to be Owen Brewster that throws it in. Stack look here. Pendleton to the bucket. Layup. Good. Big bucket at a big time. Turnover by Emmanuel to add insult to injury. And Emmanuel's going to go to the bench. Essentially conceding the victory to Brownstown. Number 35, Caden Boggs. Number 31, Harlan Schneider. Number 30, Cam Royer. Number 1, Daniel Hammett on the floor with Huntley Jones, a starter. Still going to use clock. Colt Burcham with the bucket. Referees call a stoppage so that Brownstown can get their starters in, or excuse me, their role players in. Romulus comes on. Number 5, Corbin Branneman's on the floor now, as is 23, Mason Wishmeyer. Wishmeyer gets the steal. Up to Romulus. Romulus fumbles it for a second there. Wishmeyer wants it. They blow the play dead for a hurt Warrior player. McCormick will replace Hammett, who went down in a heap. .30 seconds to go in this boys state championship game. Romulus kick, Wishmeyer. Will we have a shot attempt in the final 15? I doubt it. And so Brady England will hold the ball, and the Brownstown fans rise to their feet. Their first ILSAA state championship in school history. Congratulations to the Brownstown Saints. Very cool to be on hand to witness this moment in their school's history, defeating the Emmanuel Lutheran Warriors 36-22. The game is played in 4 quarters. If it was just the second half, Emmanuel would have won 21-16. But it was the opening half that really decided it for Brownstown, outscoring their opponents 20-1 in quarters 1 and 2. We're going to keep the live stream going here so that folks watching at home, it looks like 245 of you can see that these individual awards get awarded to these players. We'll also have an all-tournament team and a sportsmanship award given out here at Concordia Lutheran High School in Fort Wayne, Indiana, as the 2026 ILSAA State Boys and Girls Basketball Tournaments have reached their conclusion. We thank you for tuning in to the YouTube home of the ILSAA, and we look forward to you returning to coverage of next year's tournament. We pull up the dates for that one so you can mark it on your calendar now. Looks like next year we'll be right back here in Fort Wayne on Friday, February 26th through Sunday, February 28th for more Christian fellowship around the sport of basketball.
All right, now for the awarding of medals. For your 2026 state runner-up, Emmanuel Warriors. Number 1, Daniel Hammett. Number 5, Braxton McCormick. Number 12, Gavin Lee. Number 14, Huntley Jones. Number 25, Quentin Horford. Number 30, Cam Royer. Number 31, Harlan Schneider. 33, Jordan Meyer. Number 35, Caden Boggs. Number 40, Carl Bondi. Assistant coach, Josh Rowe. And head coach, Dave Emerson. The 2026 Indiana State runner-up, IMMANUEL Warriors. Warriors also come up to your flag. And now for your 2026 state champions, Lutheran Central Saints. Number 1, Colt Bertram. Number 2, Owen Kellermeyer. Number 5, Corbin Brenneman. Number 14, Matt Pendleton. Number 20, Brady England. Number 22, Owen Brewster. Number 23, Mason Wishmeyer. Number 33, Kai Romulus. Assistant coach, Trent Shoemaker. And head coach, Ryland Neerman. Again, your 2026 state champion, Lutheran Central Saints. Please collect your trophy and your game ball. And manager, Waylon Walker. All right, we have some all-tournament awards to present this time. First of all, the Sportsmanship Award goes to Holy Cross Indianapolis. All right, then for the all-tournament team for the boys. From IMMANUEL, SEYMOUR, Carl Bondi. From Lutheran Central Brownstown, Colt Bertram. From Holy Cross Indy, Henry Cisna. From Maine St. Michael Fort Wayne, Hudson Steele. From St. John Sowers, Noah Lambring. From St. Peter's Columbus, Mason Package. From Lutheran Central, Matt Pendleton. From St. John Sowers, Brock Rieger. From Lutheran Central, Owen Kellermeyer. From IMMANUEL SEYMOUR, Jordan Meyer. And your all-tournament MVP from Lutheran Central, Colt Bertram. Yes, all right, time.